Hi there. Thanks so much for joining me. My name is At Mashant, and I am recording live from the Navajo Nation in Arizona. And there's a little bit of an echo in the room, so I apologize for that. I wanted to talk about meditation. Meditation has been such a pivotal, such a transformative practice in my own life, and I want to share this with you. I think it's so important. I started to meditate about 17 years ago. I was going through a divorce. I was not in a very good place in my life. And I found meditation. And in fact, I dived right in and I went to a 10-day meditation retreat. And the experience I had was so life changing that I have been meditating ever since. So I really want to share this love that I have, which I know is strange for a lot of people because meditation is hard, and I think in our society now we are so we're doers. We're just doing so much, and so it's hard for us to sit still. And that's why it's even more important now, I think, in our societies, just how important it is for us to be and to allow ourselves to just be and not do. And so that is part of meditation. And so with meditation, we commit every day at least 15 minutes. Some people say 5. I recommend that you start with 15 minutes because then you're really developing that muscle of just staying with what is. And so if you can start with 15 minutes, that's great. And then I recommend kind of just obviously increasing that time to ideally 20, 30 minutes a day. And so, why do we meditate? What is the importance of meditation? And how can it help us? Well, meditation, for me, for example, has helped me become more aware of my, oh gosh, what do I want to call them? My vicissitudes, or the things that happen on a daily basis, like my patterning. So I've been able to become more aware of my thought patterns in a detached way. I have been able to uh, face pain and be with pain, which I would have reacted to more so before my meditation practice. It has helped me so much to be more balanced in my life and to approach life in more of a balanced way. And then, of course, there's a ton of research out there that is talking about the benefits of meditation, and some of them are obviously a lot of benefits to your health uh, and helps balance your mind. We definitely have what the Buddhists call the monkey mind, which can be difficult to contend with. And so meditation helps to calm our mind. It also brings us back into the parasympathetic state. And one of the things that I have found about meditation is that it has reminded me that we only have the present moment. That is the only moment that we have. And so our ego does not like to be in the present moment, and it's a threat to be in the present moment. And so that ego, of course, wants to pull us into the future or into the past. And so with meditation, we are really practicing to be present in this only moment that we have. So it's beautiful. And I will be honest with you, I still sometimes struggle in my meditation practice. I struggle sometimes just sitting, but I make myself stay with that. I make myself stay with the discomfort. And you will, over time, you will see just how much it is helpful for you. So when we meditate, if you've never meditated before, I recommend that you pick a place in your house where you can practice your meditation, and ideally somewhere that's quiet, where you're not going to be disturbed. and you will set your timer. The timer that I typically use is Insight Timer, and you can also use just the timer that's on your phone. Any timer will work. And you'll sit on a cushion, or if that's too difficult for you, you can also sit on a chair, and you'll have your back straight, but of course relaxed, and your arms also relaxed. And if you're new to this practice, the best way to start any kind of meditation practice is just to focus on the breath. So when we focus on the breath, so what we're doing is we're closing our eyes and we are just focusing on the breath, either as it comes in through the nostrils, or we can also just observe the belly rising and falling. So whatever is best for you. And you're just observing. You're not changing your breath. You're not altering your breath. You're just sitting, and you are just aware of that life force that we forget about so often, right? That we take for granted. So that breath, coming back, observing the breath with the mind's eye. And of course, we are going to experience some thoughts. Some thoughts are going to come up maybe about what we're going to eat for dinner or what we need to do today, and that's okay. The whole point of meditation is to just fully allow what is in the moment with compassionate awareness. We're not pushing anything away. We're not pulling anything towards us. We're just fully immersed. It's almost like bathing yourself in the present moment. And so you will have some discomfort, and you'll most likely have some aches, and you'll have thoughts. And so the whole point is just to note those things with compassionate awareness, and then come back gently to your breath. So you keep coming back. And just observing, and no judgment. If you do have thoughts, you could have a negative thought, a positive thought, it doesn't matter. You're just noting what's here. And the beauty of the meditation is to, again, really learn how to be with discomfort. We spend most of our lives trying to get away from discomfort, from being in the present moment, which is, again, the only moment that we have. And yet, the things that we do on a daily basis to get away from ourselves, to get away from certain feelings, it's astounding. Either from watching the TV or looking at our iPhone or eating when we're not hungry. I do recommend, if you can, when you start your meditation practice, to also kind of just watch yourself and watch the ways in which you avoid yourself, avoid certain feelings. And if you can bring that awareness into that moment and just be with what is, that discomfort, without reaching for the bag of chips, you are really strengthening that muscle of awareness and really connecting deeply with yourself. So that's the beauty of meditation too, is just that deep, deep connection with oneself. It is such a beautiful world that we don't allow ourselves to experience. And so I highly recommend that you start your meditation practice if you haven't. And I also recommend that you go to a retreat, a silent retreat. Any kind of meditation retreat is fine. There are, I'm sure wherever you live, there might be some kind of Sangha or something, which is a spiritual community, where they might hold a 1 day silent retreat, or maybe a 2 or 3 day. That's really great to immerse yourself in a retreat, because you're forced to really stay and to really stay with yourself. So I hope that this video has helped you kind of gain an understanding of the importance of meditation and how to go about doing it. Like I said, it is difficult at times. I'm supporting you on this path of self-realization and enlightenment and just being in the present moment, which is so beautiful. You allow yourself to fully be in this place, you will see, and you will definitely, over time, you will see the benefits derived from this practice. See you next time. Thank you so much.